Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with my big brother Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game? Never won a game of checkers, never been able to keep a kite in the air, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It's truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still for a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in his eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you're liable to see for a long while.
Sometimes I wake up early to watch the sunrise. And I think how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling things. And, well, when the sky is clear, the sun is bright, I think to myself, nothing could go wrong on a day like this. I'm late.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost ready to conceive. What a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told, every single solitary word. You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous, and you also have some faults before the moment. Let's just say that you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You can go on and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never like me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good night, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep.
with questions in my mind.
Loud and deep.
I want to join the day,
Take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie
Don't
Brown.
want to be late for school.
That's right.
don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school.
There they go again.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Don't know what they
You have
want.
humility,
I'm not
nobility, and a sense
I'm
of
on that bed. I'm bored of in between.
You're a good man, Charlie
it by heart.
And you work hard for this part.
Tell me
You're a good man.
I need to know it.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
When you look good,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened!
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's night too. Lying there and thinking of all the stupid things I've done throughout the day. And all those hours in between. Well, when you do all those stupid things, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I better see what I got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists said that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. When you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. There's that cute little red-headed girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked her if I could sit by her. She'd probably laugh in my face. It's hard in the face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place next to her on the bench. There is no reason why I could just go over there and sit. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever looks at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why she shouldn't look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? If she's so great and I'm so small that she can spare one moment, she's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Sally. You're thinking of that other dress. The one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about is the very light blue one and had a design embroidered on the waist.
I don't remember.
Something like this. And the skirt went on like this, and had these puffy sleeves, and a sash like this.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes, well, that was the dress I was wearing last week when I met Rita, and she told me she'd seen one just like it over at...
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. If that little red-headed girl's looking at me with this stupid bag in my face, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, I could take it off quickly, and she never noticed it. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking until I take it off. Then again, if I take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well. That's one more lunch over with. 2,363 to go.
like something nice, like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Mary was right. Never try to discuss marriage with the musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think that man can really come closer to it by directing the force of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. And I believe that a man's personal search for happiness is not really a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress, nice slippers, and a big ballroom. But I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I had one myself for years, but I never told anyone.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
No, it's not the sort of thing I should tell.
Aw, come on, please. I wouldn't give it away.
Well, I always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I like to be real good at everything that I had everybody call me Flash. I like to be real good at everything that all around the school I'll be known as Flash. And
Hey, Frida, listen to this!
oh, what's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope, everything was all right, and suddenly everything seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead, come back here with that glove.
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Gosh, but that's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Okay, buddy, back at your doghouse. I'll be out later for supper.
I think Snoopy is such a wonderful dog.
Me too. It's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad, not bad at all. Cozy home, bored at bed, dirty room beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds, come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach, shut the floor, which is really cold and occasionally painful until then there's pain that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. Oh, beautiful animal.
never realized it was so far down to the ground from here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right! The pretty sky. Not bad at all. Cozy home, for the bed, sturdy roof, beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it will snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that little red-headed girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, then I think I'll ask her to sit by me. I think I'll ask her to sit by me, then I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I am a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope of advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand that this is April Fool's Day? You're sure? I want to be certain you understand. Okay. Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? That little red-haired girl's over there, and she wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Really? Wow, that's fantastic.
April Fool! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy! Do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
You give me back my blanket.
No, I've got it, and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help break this disgusting habit of yours.
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, or building model trains, or collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good for it helps these men cope with their everyday problems. Now, I feel that it is going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. Oh! It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth tugging and some fast action. Delightful. La di da di da la 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 di da la di da. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating the cone without ice cream. My blanket and me. What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, because I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independence, I will go away and leave it on the floor. I'll walk away and leave it. No, I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the. No! Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. And I'll live in this big palace with a big front lawn. I have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will wave, and I will shout.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherent title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person can only become a queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way that you could ever become a queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, and I will wear my crown and swimming and everything. And all the people will cheer, and I will shout at them. What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I bet a few pieces of well-placed correspondence, and I get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, then I'll be very rich. I'll work and work until I'm very rich, and then I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I'll buy myself a queendom, and then I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. Okay, switch channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of her royal subjects. What makes you think you can come right in here and take over?
These 5 fingers individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them together into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Ah! A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C on coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on the part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had to learn about this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Perhaps I was being judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Now, is not also unfair? Am I to be judged on the quality of the coat hangers that are used by the dry cleaning establishment? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seed?
Wah, 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 wah.
Thank you, Miss Alfmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Little more skill, little luck, little more will. Gotta keep the wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Believe it, it's me to have a wonderful kite who likes to see a little kid cry. No less talk, no more will, no less luck, no more skill. Gotta face this fella eye to eye. Now let's see you chasing balls, climbing trees, digging holes. Kite to spin on everything passing by. Why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly a kite.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals, and the bird, and the fish? How about all the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky, and the stars, and the ground? Are you mad at all the rocks? How about all the cars, buildings, TVs, roller skates, circuses, and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that doesn't sound right. Here, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it if you just don't get nervous. Here, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Take a deep breath. Here, Lucy. Merry Christmas. I'd give anything if that little red-headed girl sent me a Valentine's. Maybe she did send me one, and it's in our mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. On the other hand, if she did send me one, I gotta look. Hello. Nothing ever goes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentine's, big brother. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentine's because no one sent you any.
I can't stand it. Look at them laughing and enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. But did I get in return? No, not one. Not one single Valentine's. Everybody gets a Valentine's but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything is going so wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help, Lucy?
Certainly.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever, Lucy. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football, or baseball, or stickball, or marbles, or checkers, or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how can there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly, blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
Starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning a few superficial things is going to do any good to you. Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Sherby, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or... Now wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly?
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope.
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I mean,
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel much better now. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan. I finally decided to try fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone or a sugar cone. I decided on a sugar cone. So what happened? I went out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today, my grandfather's birthday,
How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the yellow dish and my drinking water in the red dish? One of these days, I'm gonna have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the yellow dish. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art. Art, 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 art.
You fascinate me.
All right, everybody, out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Come on, Snoopy, up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the wheels and woodlands lie open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, then why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy, where's the old thrill of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyways?
I'm a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You should be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this. The sun is fresh, the trail is clear. Let's go out there and track us down a big old rabbit.
I get the feeling she's determined. If that's what she wants, she might as well get her money first.
Out of boy Snoopy. We have to see lots of game today.
Sometimes when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm, stare into space. This could go on for hours. And if you're unusually depressed, you might want to switch arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
Touch my picture?
This has been a bad day for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. If tomorrow is already today, Charlie Brown, there is no way that tomorrow can be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbit, chasing rabbit, chasing rabbit, chasing rabbit.
Rabbits?
Rabbit.
Rabbits.
Rabbits!
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit!
Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about the stupid rabbit who stole vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very. I like the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped from the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone's thrown from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to the camp in the woods. And the sheriff was dressed in the dinner and all, but he wiggled away and he sounded the call. And his men rushed in and the arrow flew. Peter Rabbit did sorta that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was the Grey 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of a deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of valuing pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of iniquity, which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is known as star as a benevolent hero, and we usually
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a first start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there's been lots of pressure. If I wait till tomorrow, I should start writing now. But if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hop!
Down came the staff on his head, smack, and Robin fell like a sack full of dead trash. The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in wing. It was a sign for the fight to begin. And then it looked like the sheriff could win. But not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us quality in just 2 days.
Spinach, onions,
How do they expect us to buy
cabbage,
the
streaming, parsnip,
It's so
tomato,
effectively,
cauliflower,
in so many ways.
observation, street pressure surrounded by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
Somebody down when I come up, really rested. Up to my knees, red on rabbit, mad off. Bursting after dinner, I'll start.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home.
And
94, 95, the very, very, very end. Amen.
Boy, on Peter Rabbit. I even haven't started yet.
Here's the World War I. Flying ace, high over France in a southwest camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, RT, we used to call it, begins to burst beneath the plane. The Red Baron has spotted me. Yeah, 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 you can't hit me. Actually, top flying aces never say yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just, drop this bomb. It's bad enough to have to fight the Red Baron with weather like this. All right, Red Baron, where are you? You can't hide forever. The sun has broken through. I can see the woods of Monsac below. And what's that? A fucking trumpet. Ha! I got you this time, Red Baron. Ah! He tied me down on the sun! He's tricked me of gun! I've got to run! Come on, stop with camel, let's go! Go, camel, go! I can't shake him. He's riddling my plane with bullets. Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse the evil that caused all this unhappiness! Here for World War I, flying ace, back at the airport. He's exhausted, and yet he's not. For one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get to Red Baron!
Thank you, Miss Hoffmar. Oh, yeah? That's what you think. Oh, yeah? That's what you think. Oh, yeah? That's what you think. Oh, yeah? That's what you think.
what?
That's my new philosophy. Oh, yeah? That's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I got a folder.
Philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Let's see.
And she, Lucy, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally, but I've got to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it! No! That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a busy maze, on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
New philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Sally, philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it.
Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But sadly, anything that only takes a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, it took Beethoven over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it! I like it!
It's like a guarantee. Each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving.
Oh yeah? That's what you think. Why are you telling me? No! I can't stand it!
Now life feels free and easy. Much more philosophies with my brand new.
You know, someone has said that we should live each day as if it was the last day of our lives.
Ah, this is the last day. This is it. I only have 24 hours left. Help me, help me. This is the last day.
Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy!
Alright, gang, I want this game to be the biggest and best game of the season yet. I want everyone up there to put everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I've thought of some new strategy for you. Why don't you tell the other team we'll play them at a certain place, only it isn't the real place, see? And when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that good strategy? I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
The thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork. If we really bear it down and grit our teeth, I'm sure we can finish the season with
The other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown. I got even with them though. I said, you guys think you're so great. Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
If we really bear it down and grit our teeth, I'm sure we can finish the season.
Perhaps you shouldn't be a play manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
That's a good idea. You'd be a great bench manager, big brother. You could say, bench do this, or bench do that. You could be even in charge of where we put the bench. When we get to the playing field, you could say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
Can't stand it.
What's the sense of our playing if we know we're going to lose? If there was even 1,000,000 to 1 chance we might win, it would make some sense.
She's right.
Right.
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there may be 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah.
All right, team, give me a T.
T.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me an A.
A.
Give me an M.
M.
You got
Team! There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always, but somehow the other disaster struck at the baseball game. Hold up! Right! Boston strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good, strong clout. Lucy and Holland is coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie and dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Lucy helped out by biting a run. and catching the ball in his teeth. The lioness caught flies from a third-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we have forwarded to no one could argue with that. And one would win us the game as I came up to bat.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're arguing. Sort of. I mean, this kid can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. Now, when you get to first, watch me for my signal. Got it, Flash?
This year, and in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours!
2 men were on with 2 strikes and me with 1 strike to go.
One strike, one strike.
Then I saw her, that cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung.
Aww.
Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
I'm sorry I have to say this right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. I know your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you now that you're not even aware when you're being crabby. But it's true just the same. You're crabby to just about everybody you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind my saying this, Lucy, and I hope you'll take it in the spirit that it's meant. I think we should all be open to any opportunities to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said one of the first rules for anyone in life is know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you.
Well, what's Socrates got to do with it anyway, huh? What was she anyway? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? What was Socrates anyway? Know thyself. Huh?
Coming, get my arm back in shape. Now watch out for this one. It's a fastball.
Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown, but I wonder if you might answer a few questions.
Sure, Lucy.
I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better. And first of all, I'd like to ask, on a scale of 0 to 100, using the standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
Well, Lucy.
Your ballot is not to be signed, and all answers will be held in strictest confidence.
Well, still, Lucy, that's a very hard question to answer.
You may have a few moments to think it over if you want, or we can come back to that question later.
I think I'd like to come back to that question, if you don't mind.
This next question deals with certain character traits you may have observed. Regarding personality, would you say that mine is A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C? What would your answer be to that, Charlie Brown? A, B, or C? Which one would you say? Charlie Brown?
I'll have to say forceful, Lucy, but still.
Forceful. I see. We'll make a check mark at the letter A then. Now, would you rate my ability to get along with other people as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
Well, that depends a lot on what you mean by getting along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in the crowd, that sort of thing.
Is there a place for abstentions?
Certainly. I'll just put a check mark and none of the above. This next question deals with certain physical appearance. Would you rate mine as stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Well, gee, Lucy, you look fine to me.
Stunning. All right, Charlie Brown. We should get back to that first question. On a scale of 0 to 100, using the standard of 50 average, 75.
I remember the question, Lucy.
Well,
51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. All right, Charlie Brown. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
My pleasure, Lucy. Come on, Snoopy.
Oh, wait, just one more question. Would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person you would like to have as president of your club or civic organization?
Yes, Lucy, by all means.
Well, that about does it, I guess. Thank you. Well, who asked you? Now let's see, that's 51, none of the above. Slice the turkey, divided by 4. Schroeder was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Sally, I'm conducting a survey.
110. C. None of the above. No. And what are you going to do about that dent you made in my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast one of these surveys gets around. Oh, Linus, I'm so glad you're here. I'm conducting a survey, and there are a few questions I'd like to ask you.
Sure, go ahead.
This first question is, on a scale of 0 to 100, using the standard 50 as average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know that if I give you any sort of an honest answer to that question, you're going to slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. Would I be spending my time conducting a survey if I didn't expect complete candor in all responses? I promise not to slug you. Now, what would you give me as your crabbiness rating?
95.
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Now I add these 2 columns, and that gives my answer. There, it's all done. Now let's see what we've got. It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a very crabby person, and everybody knows it. I have nothing. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment. It's a wonder to have any friends at all, or even associates. It's a wonder anyone will still talk to me. Where did I go wrong? How can I be so selfish?
What's wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good.
That's not true, Lucy.
Yes, it is. I'm no good, and there is no reason at all why I should go on living on the face of this planet.
Yes, there is.
Name one. Just tell me one single reason why I should go on living on the face of this earth.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother that loves you. Every now and then, I say the right thing.
Of course it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy now knows she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is everybody? I told them to be here.
You told them to be here.
If we don't rehearse, we can't sing at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown,
Charlie Brown.
Linus,
Linus.
Lucy.
Give me that pencil, you blockhead.
No, not till you give me back my crayons.
That's my best pencil, you block. If you don't give me back my pencil, I'll tell Sally what you said about her.
Stop that, we've got to rehearse. You're late.
What did you say about me, Linus?
He said,
Lucy, stop that.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Snoopy.
There's no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
he said,
Quiet. Now remember, this is a mood piece, and we must paint a picture with music and words. And concentrate. Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope
give me my
play,
pencil.
where seldom is heard a discouraging word,
The promise of
and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Give me the pencil, you blockhead.
Home on the range.
Give me my pencil.
No,
Where the deer
not
and
until you
the
promise not to
antelope
play.
What are you trying to do? Take my peanut butter.
Seldom is heard
Give me my pencil.
discouraging word. The promise of pencil skies are not cloudy all day.
What pencil?
Oh, give me
be a land.
Give me that
Where
pencil.
the nighttime is sad, flows leisurely down the stream.
Why did you take Sally's pencil?
The graceful white swan goes gliding along.
What did he call
like
me?
a
He said you were an enigma.
An enigma?
Enigma.
Boy, that makes me what a terrible thing to call her. What's an enigma? Never mind.
The deer and the antelope play. What's an enigma? Hey, you still got my pencil!
A discouraging word.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
Ow!
I've been wondering when it was a dog referred as man's best friend.
Probably right after the invention of cookies. My teeth are tingling again. I feel like I'm gonna bite somebody before sundown or I'll go stark raving mad. And I know society frowns on such an action. So what happened? I'm stuck with tingly teeth.
Each family has a chain of command. And you know who's the lowest? Yes, it's the dog. The dog is the lowest. Do you understand that? I said, do you understand that?
They just hate it when you just stare at them like this.
Hi, Lennon. Where are you going?
Lucy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. She says a sister's responsible for the education of her little brother, so she's teaching me. What's she telling me?
Come along, Linus. Do you see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called the fir tree because it gives us fur coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime. That's for Lucy. That's very interesting. This is an oak tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. An oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Now, Lucy, I don't mean to interfere with anything, but really, please.
And way up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds, they make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs, they make the grass grow.
Is that so?
That's right, they run around all day long, tugging and tugging at each tiny seedling until it grows into a great tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Oh, good grief.
And this thing here, it's called a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how. A little thing like that gives so much water. Do you see that bird? It's called an eagle. But since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas and Thanksgiving, we
Now,
say.
Lucy, I can't stand here listening and idling to all this.
And way up there, the little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around, so it looks like it's coming down. But actually, it comes up out of the ground like grass. Snow comes up, turn around, it comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown banging his head against that tree?
To listen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Come along, Linus. Clouds to make the wind blow, bugs to make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are the little known facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time, and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie in a withering, hollow shell of a dog, and there sits my supper dish, empty. But that's all right. He'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember. And he'll rush out here to the doghouse, but it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left but the dried carcass of a former friend who used to run so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleach box.
Hey, Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute now with your supper.
Supper time? Supper time?
Behold, the weary bowl of meat and meat, which is brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold, the flowing flagon moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Now, no need for a big production. Just get off that doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Ah, when supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Ah, when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and bail me out, 'cause it's supper time. Bring on the dog, bring on the bone, bring on the bear and roll me home, 'cause it's supper. Super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Wintertime nice with the ice and snow. Summertime nice with a place to go. Nighttime, overtime, halftime too. But they just can't help a kind of to mess supper time. Oh yeah! Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Poppy, little poppy, love everyone. Supper, super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper. Woo, yeah, thank you, Charlie Brown, I'm hungry. Yeah, supper, hungry, yeah, bacon.
Now, Snoopy, cut that out. Why can't you eat your meal calmly and quietly like a normal dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion? Do.
Well, I don't know, Linus. It looks like an airplane to me, the way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe that is a star. But could it be a planet, you know? Or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never find out by just sitting here.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to get a closer look.
I like to sit up here after supper time and hear the sounds of the night. Something seems to be missing. Ow! In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. That cute little redheaded girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles on her pencil. She's human. It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tie your shoe for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is two kind of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly, setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister,
Sharing a sandwich,
getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with
Happiness is those who sing with you.
happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.